So it's only 1 minute 27 seconds into stream and I'm already recording for YouTube because we're going right for it. I even started like a few minutes early too. I mean, technically I'm starting like 19 minutes early. Because I always start early, but whatever. One side quest, one ultimate weapon, one ending. That's the docket.
What do you think happened to
Silence,
Miss Minute?
child.
I heard she was kicked out of...
Sid,
Yeah, I'm also finishing
you
off a
have
cup
to
of
help
tea,
us.
so bear with me.
With what? You didn't take apart another of Mid's contraptions, did you?
No. Well, yes. But that's not what we want to talk to you about.
It's Miss Mididol. She's been acting strange. Very strange. She's barely ever around.
When she is, she acts like we aren't even there. Her head's in a crowd.
In the clouds.
That's what I said.
No, the side quests were
in the
too thorough
clouds.
and too long.
Well, she does have a lot on her mind. When did you last see her?
Not long ago. Right after she got back from saving you from Stonehenge.
Then it's probably just about the Enterprise. It did take quite a battering on the way there and back.
You didn't break it, did you, Sid? You really should be more careful around Miss Mididol's inventions. Oh, don't listen to her. Even if you did break the Enterprise, you could put it back together, couldn't you?
But who's gonna put Miss Mididol back together? She seems really sad.
Why don't I go and see if I can cheer her up?
Nope, I didn't pause my stream preview. There we go.
She's in her dungeon.
Don't scare him. It's not a real dungeon.
Thanks for the warning.
This is going to be about airships, isn't it?
Mid, if you have a...
That's it! I knew it! The answer was right here under my arse all along! If this doesn't steer to the skies, nothing will!
To the skies? You aren't trying to give the Enterprise wings, are you?
What else would I be doing?
The children seem to think you're avoiding them. They're worried about you. Is this really so important that you need to shut yourself away from everyone?
The Enterprise is already the fastest ship in the realm, and that's with the sea beneath her. But what if she weren't bound to the waves? What if she weren't bound to anything at all? It's not fair. The gods get the skies all to themselves, so I'm gonna do something about it. The Fallen had their chance, but they relied too much on magic. And see where that got them? But not me. I've discovered how to do it without. Well, almost. First I need to make a prototype.
And is that a one-woman job?
Are you volunteering? I'll have you know the Enterprise is my baby. But if her godfather's offering to lend a hand, I'd be happy to take it. First, I'll need oil, and not just some old drippings from Miss Molly's spits in the Tub and Crown. Refined stuff, like they make in Ordil. Then I'll need some bone, or shell. Light, strong, preferably no longer attached to the beast it belongs to.
If it's beast bones you're after, I'm sure the curse breakers will know where you might find some.
No, they'll know where you might find some. You're the one who offered to help, remember?
I should speak with one of the curse breakers.
No,
before
this
I
is the
serve
last
for
side
Ordil.
quest that I have to do. I did all the
I
rest
can't
last
find
time.
this bone while I'm there as well.
Oh no, I feel a sneeze brewing. My hay fever is bad today, that's why I'm drinking tea.
Mididol mentioned a new project.
Oh, it went away. I might come back though. Where's this sending me? Ah, itchy nose. Sneeze or get off the pot. Okay, it went away. It got off the pot.
All right, Sid. Come to buy us around, have you?
Only if you earn it. Mid needs a piece of light but durable bone for her next project. You've encountered your share of beasts on your travels across the realm. Any ideas?
Most bones are the same. Whack 'em hard enough and they'll break. If it's durability you're looking for, shell will serve you better. You know what an adamantus is?
Adamantis? Adamantoys,
And I
you
don't
heathen.
give them a wide berth. Will any old adamantus do?
Well, with shells, the older the harder. There's a rumour of an ancient adamantus down in Carrara.
Why is he saying adamantus?
Bidza, or what's left of the village anyway. But don't expect to make quick work of the bastard. There's a reason it's lived as long as it has.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Also, you're fired. I don't know if you're paid, but you're fired. A desert tourer. A deserter. A desert tourer. And we have to go to 2 different places, but we'll start with the easy, well, seemingly easy part. Right here. Isn't this where all those corpses were?
Mid-oil. After what happened here, it's a miracle there was any left at all.
Oh. Just stealth missioned this and ignored the goblins.
This should be enough.
Alright, big turtle. We shall do the thing. That's quite far away. Nope, never mind. You just need to go down here.
Come on.
I never did fight Adamantoids in Final Fantasy 15. I think I watched a YouTube video, and by watched I mean skip to the end.
Here we are again. Carava. If you were a tortoise, Togo, where would you hide?
I would say it's probably that one right there. I was expecting something larger.
It looks like we found it.
I was drinking because I thought it would be a mark. It's not a mark. Thinks these people.
Nice try.
Yeah, this wasn't exactly a big bad fight or anything. This is essentially just a normal one.
Too slow.
There could still be a special one out there.
I better get these materials to Mid so she can finish her prototype.
Hang on a second, why is there both types of exclamation mark here? Shouldn't there only be one type? There's no other side quest. Is there? Oh, there is. There was 2 on the reading table. I think I only did 1 on the reading table. Shit.
There's something about it.
Oh yeah, I did only do 1. It was the one with Torgal going to the treehouse. I forgot about the other one.
Mid, tell me this is all you need.
I keep on anticipating the cutscene starting, so I grab my cup.
Aw, you make it sound like I asked you to save the world or something.
Tell me this is all you need.
It's most of what I need. After you left, I went over the figures again, and I realised I'd forgotten a 1 and a 0
And
and a cogwheel. Just a tiny one, though that's the problem. Gears that small are a bastard to make, and I may have lost the one Blackthorn spent a fortnight toiling over.
wait. The children. When they took apart your scales, there was a tiny brass gear. Now that I think about it, they didn't use it when we put the scales back together.
The young'uns? But why would the... You know what? I don't want to know. I'll keep working on the model. You go and find that cog.
Okay, beat the information out of some kids. Got it.
Has Midadol mentioned a new project yet?
Sid, is Mid still hiding from us?
She wasn't hiding. She's fine. She's just busy working on her next project.
A new invention? What is it? What is it? Is it an airship? I bet it's an airship!
Do you think she'll let us help?
That just so happens to be why I'm here. She needs something special, something only you 3 can provide. A brass gear. A tiny one. One that might fit on, say, a set of scales.
Oh, the one you forgot! We remember!
We saved it, just in case. It's in the bag of bits.
They've got a bits bag. They've got the makings of a miniature
Since your
collector
lesson,
or a streamer.
we've been disassembling, then reassembling everything we can find. All the pieces that are left over, we keep under our beds, just in case.
Hello, babe.
That's...
No, there's only one. Well, I thought there was only one more. I forgot there was one written in his letters. So there's 2
Found
more.
it.
But this one seems short. I don't think there's any more to this.
Is that all? Just the gear? We have more parts if Mid needs them.
That's all for now. But I'll let Mid know about your... hoard. Just in case.
Thanks, Sid.
Well, did they have it?
They did. And they kept it somewhere nice and safe. Will it work?
Will it work? He's perfect! You're a genius, Clive.
What exactly are you going to use it for?
Only the most important job of all. The wings aren't going to move on their own. But with the right cog in the right place,
Wouldn't you need
Well,
2? One for each
you
wing?
just wait and see. That should do it. Here goes nothing. Titan's tits.
It wasn't supposed to fly, was it?
Of course it was supposed to fly. Wouldn't be much of an airship if it didn't.
This is just the prototype model.
Honestly, these bloody engines are driving me mad. I was so sure this would be the day she soared. The Mithril engine was made to make dreams come true. But maybe this is one dream the world's better off without. Show folk how to take flying. It won't be long till they're raining death down on each other. People will lose their homes. Children, their mums and their dads. Like I lost mine.
I'm sorry.
So am I, Clive. So am I. Sorry that I have to choose. Do I follow my head, or do I follow my heart?
Good question. First time I stood on the deck of your ship, felt the wind in my hair. It was like I was flying. But imagine how it would feel to actually do it.
My dad always said there were two ways of living life. Chasing a dream or shuffling to your grave.
Oh, the second one.
And he were right. Right about a lot of things. Not that I like to admit it. People need dreams to chase. Especially in a world like this. Right. When this is over, I'm gonna take all my Mithril engines to Zemeckis and sling them over the edge. I won't have my dream end up turning into someone else's nightmare.
But all that hard work.
All that
Clive can't
hard
fly.
work will not be used for war, Jamie. But it ain't like it'll be gone. Tell me, Clive, have you ever been on a treasure hunt?
Not since Joshua and I were boys. Why do you ask?
Because I'm gonna bury the engine schematics and leave behind a little riddle.
Oh yeah, that's
where to
true.
find
But that's
them.
not flying, that's hovering.
A really hard one, so that only the most dedicated dreamers will ever be able to work it out.
So she's passing the dilemma on to a new
I can
generation.
picture it now. Some daft general squinting at the words with a gormless expression on his mug. Like that one, yeah.
Right.
She already made a boat that's used for waging war.
Of course, if I'm putting this engine at the end of a treasure hunt, I'll still need to make it a treasure worth hunting for. Won't be much of a prize if it couldn't even make a toy boat fly after all. My dad always said,
Hello, Shanty.
dream big. But it ain't the size of a dream that's important, is it, Clive? Only that it's a good one. And I reckon I've got a fair few good uns left in me.
I'm sure you do.
Alright, one more to go from the book.
Has Midadol mentioned a new project yet?
Yeah, there's no other ones. It's just the book. Alright, who was the other one from? Concern for Jill. Oh yeah, we haven't had any closer with Jill.
If Joshua's worried about Jill, I should go and speak with him. Joshua, I read your message. You're right. Jill is different. I don't think I'd realized how different, but since we returned from Drake's spine, I've felt it more and more.
I suppose it's not hard to imagine why.
She doesn't think she belongs anymore.
And that's why we need to remind her she is still one of us. And to let her know that we still need her, now more than ever. That you still need her. But how to do that? When last we were truly close, we were but children.
Of course. Do you remember the time we accompanied Father on his annual tour of the Duchy? And Jill and I broke from the procession to ride up Man's Hill.
To see the snow daisies, I remember. It was the first time Father had allowed us to join him. And when he realized you were missing, he had the entire retinue down to the pot boys combing the countryside.
In the rain. A thunderstorm forced us to take refuge in a grove of oaks before we'd even made it halfway there. It was the Lord Commander who finally found us, and needless to say, he was none too pleased.
Then it seems you and Jill have unfinished business. What do you say?
Man's Hill. It's not that far.
Oh, true. Though I suspect it is also much changed. Little in southern Rosaria remains as it was when we were children.
You're saying I should go and scout the area for bandits?
I'm saying we should first go and see if there are actually still any snow daisies left. What would you do without me, Clive?
Whose man's is this? I feel like we've been past this hill they're talking about multiple times. Oh, it's literally over there, yeah.
This is the place, but
I'm sorry, Clive.
there's nowhere been spared. What do we do now?
We keep looking. Man's Hill cannot be the only place where snow daisies grow.
Perhaps, but it's the only place I know of. Knew of.
Then why not ask someone who might know of another?
Someone in the backyard. To the hideaway, then.
I was just there. I thought they were going to say like Martha's Rest or something. Wait, why is there still both types of exclamation mark? It's saying there's still a quest there, but I think that might just be the one I'm currently doing,
Knows
right?
where to find snow daisies.
Yeah, it's not popping up. Oh wait, it is. There might be another one.
Say what you will, Lady Karen.
It has indeed been a long journey. Speaking of long journeys, the end of this month is my 7th year as a Twitch partner.
Oh. What brings
On
you
the
down
30th,
from the
I believe.
heavens, Sid?
I need your advice. Joshua and I are looking for a place where snow daisies grow. Preferably in abundance.
Snow daisies. Then you'll want somewhere not too hot and not too cold. And where the winds are strong enough to carry the seeds. I reckon Man's Hill would be a good place to start. There in the Royal Meadows, perhaps? Both have similar climbs and the right elevation. If the Blight hasn't claimed them yet.
Right. Thank you.
Am I seriously getting sent back to right where I was?
Did you learn where we might find our flowers?
The gardener here mentioned the Royal Meadows in Sambrak.
Ah, the fields beyond Northreach. Well, if that's the case, then Yote was right. I recalled that she kept a record of our travels, you see. So I asked her if she'd perhaps noted anywhere that snow daisies grew, and she mentioned Oilerfeist Bay.
Whose shores border the meadows. Off we go then.
All the way over there. Didn't actually know there was stuff over there. That'd be a good place to hide a mark. I'm gonna place a bet there is one over there, in fact.
Those things didn't fight like men.
Yes, these little gates will surely stop any enemies. Looks like a normal raptor. Yeah. To Gil.
The meadows are vast. Where do we even start?
Yote mentioned the coastline. We can start there.
That looks like a lot of them to me.
Caution, brother.
Flowers and our friends.
That hit him. Why did that not carry on? Ooh.
What do you see, boy?
Soul Minotaur.
Let's hope this is the last one.
Only one way to find out.
Nice try. Too slow.
dead before he fully touched the ground.
Farewell.
He was chunky. Ooh, got enough. Ability points, that is.
That was harder than I expected. But Founder, it was worth it. They're beautiful.
Eh.
Do you think Jill will like them?
She'll love them. Come on. Let's go.
I'm confused as to whether or not they're bringing her back here or if they're taking some to her. Because it sounded like the journey was part of the experience.
It appears my work is done. The rest, as they say, is up to you. Well, you and the skies. We wouldn't want another thunderstorm now, would we?
Collecting so much junk up there.
Jill, there's something I'd like to show you.
There is? And where might this something be?
It's, not here. Now, I know this is sudden, but how would you fancy a trip to Oriflamme?
There are so many. This is what you wanted to show me. I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything. The smile on your face is enough. We've been worried about you. Joshua and I. Do you remember when I took you to Man's Hill? Or tried to?
How could I forget? You saw me crying and thought a change of scenery might lift my spirits. In the end, it earned me a nasty cough and a stern scolding from your mother. But I felt wonderful nonetheless.
I'm sorry. I had no idea what I was getting us both into. But I couldn't bear to see you like that.
Before we left, my chambermaid told me she'd overheard your mother talking about my marriage prospects with some of the noblewomen at court. They were debating whether it would be more profitable to marry me off to one of the high houses instead of saving me for the ducal line. No one thought to ask me what I wanted. I was nothing to them. A pawn at best. I felt so trapped. So lonely.
I didn't know.
But I wasn't alone. You were there. Your hand in mine as we ran for those oaks. And I knew then, no matter what happened, I would be all right. I'll never forget that feeling. Before we broke camp, the morning after the storm, do you know what I did?
No? What?
I slipped away from my governess to climb the tor. And from there I saw a sea of petals, all reaching for the sun. And I realized that no matter how terrible the night, dawn would always come. That you would always come for me.
I see.
And you have. Again and again.
Where do you see us? When all this is over?
A hole in the ground, if I'm honest.
I don't know. Not here, though. I think I've outgrown the twins. After everything we've been through, the realm just seems so small. I'll need some space to spread my wings.
Then that's what you'll have. And I'll stop at nothing to see that you do.
I never was much good at garlands, but it'll have to do.
I'll treasure it forever.
Thank you, Clive. For this, the flowers, for everything. It's exactly what I needed. You are my treasure.
Alright, we need to double check the book. Oh, maybe not done?
We should probably be getting back. I expect the others are wondering where we are.
You're right. There's still much to do.
And we'll do it together.
Oh, I wonder if this means she's going to follow us as well until the end now. And I should have done this one earlier as well. Oh, okay. I mean, 7.5 seconds, meh. I was expecting it to say she's accompanying us. Oh, it is. So yeah, although has she replaced Joshua? Because he's stronger than her. Oh, there is one more quest. Yeah, maybe they're both in the party. Does it update your party here? It does, doesn't it? Oh yeah, they both are. Perfect. So we've actually just made ourselves stronger then. Yeah, there is another quest. Son of a bitch. It only just popped then. But where is it? Or is it just because I haven't read these? Oh, right down there was one. It was the Joe one that popped up later. An inconvenient truth. Okay.
Something tells me this is no mere adventure story.
We're gonna go find the lost works by Al Gore. Is Al Gore still alive? He must be, right? I feel like I would have read if he'd died. What age is he? I'm gonna guess that he is 67 years old. Which is actually younger than I was originally thinking.
Vivian, I read your note, and I'd be happy to help you find the book you're looking for.
Thank you, Clive.
75!
But
You know, I was going to
tracking
say
it
he was
down
in
will
his
not
70s.
be easy. Are
Damn.
you sure?
Please. You have always granted me your wisdom and insight whenever I asked. It's only right that I return the favor. Or at least attempt to.
You are too kind. Alas, what I ask of you is rather more trying than delivering the odd lecture. I spoke with Harpocrates to see if he had any inkling as to where another copy might be found, but perhaps it is best that you hear the details from him.
Oh good, I get to talk to both the long-winded characters.
Forgive me, Clive, for asking this of you. But this book, it set me on the path to becoming who I am today. Its importance cannot be overstated.
There's something about it.
Ah, Clive, my boy. What a pleasure it is to see you.
Harpocrates, there's something I need to ask you. I've been charged with locating a book called From a Distance.
Then you seek a rare gem indeed. One whose name I had not thought to hear from your lips. You've been talking to Vivian.
Right as always. But she didn't seem keen to tell me very much. I take it she didn't like what you had to say.
And yet I gather it did naught to dissuade her. Clive, if the young professor has tasked you with obtaining a copy, I fear she asks the impossible. The executors would not allow it.
The executors?
Coveters of secrets. A clandestine organization committed to the collection and intenebration of forbidden texts and technologies. One such text being the tome Vivian seeks, chronicling as it does the true history of the enslavement of bearers. A tale which could overturn the established order were it ever to become widely known. Or, so rumor has it. I've never actually read the thing, or even set eyes on it for that matter.
How is it that I haven't heard of this organization?
Why, secrecy is the executor's watchword. They lurk in the shadows, emerging only to seize that which must be seized, be it books, inventions, or people, before disappearing again, leaving nary a trace.
Which would explain why Vivian's copy was snatched from her grasp not long after she found it.
By the hand of the executors, yes.
But what drives them? Self-interest or ideology?
Fine question. Sadly, all that is known of the executors can be recounted in a single breath. You may just as soon ask me of their origins, numbers, or the identities of their leaders. Any answer I give would be pure speculation.
And my hunt was doomed from the first. What was Vivian expecting? That I'd pluck it from thin air?
Not from thin air, no. From ash. Rumors of the executors are rife among the scholars.
Hello, Amy. Hello, Jazz.
But rather less so across the strait. I have a friend. Well, I had a friend in the village
Sorry, I
of
was
Garnick.
responding to an email there that I had to answer.
Rare tomes, upon which subject we would oft correspond. Alas, I have heard naught from him since the skies fell dark. And no doubt he too has turned. But though he did not mention it by name, it is possible that a surviving copy of From a Distance yet rests upon one of his many shelves, quietly awaiting discovery. If you were, by some chance, able to save even a single book from the poor man's library, I know his soul would rest easier.
Very well. When I next find myself in Waloed, I'll be sure to pay Garnick a visit.
Which is now. Okay, there is no other exclamation marks. This really is the last side quest. Unless doing this one makes one pop, of course, but that would be ridiculous. That's not normally there. I'm gonna go ask what's up with that. Oh! Ruh-roh. Thank goodness I have help. Poor horsemen.
Guard dogs. Specimen is too.
Get him!
Nice try.
You're not the only one that can rain death from the sky. Oh, it was like... was no warning for that last one. That was a bit cheap. That was an attempt to murder me.
Too slow. To me, boy. Nice try.
That was easy. Oh, I didn't spend on the ability points. Hey, third orichalcum or fourth?
No match for you, eh, Torgal?
Blom. Clive consumed the corpse. Okay, tier 5. Oh, actually, let's watch the tier 5's Antitsuken. Oh, it's not going to show it. Although its damage is maxed out now. And now it makes it more worthwhile doing Dancing Steel. Oh yeah, this other town I was in before that had no purpose.
Which house would a bookworm live in?
That's true. Gravios does have a fun insidey face.
His interests were certainly varied.
Got it.
This is it. But if what it says is true, I need to get this back to the hideaway.
I can't just teleport, so something's going to happen.
Leaving so soon, stranger? We've been watching you. From a distance, so to speak.
Subtle. I know who you are.
Then we need not waste time on introductions. Hand me the book. Leave it in our care and return to your life.
Your care? Do you mean to burn it or bury it?
That is not my decision to make. But by one means or another, its contents shall be removed from the common record.
Then I'll have to politely refuse. I won't let you erase our history.
Then we find ourselves at an impasse. Very well. The book can just as easily be pried from your dead hand.
He didn't even see the one in front of him?
Let's see, shall we?
I want the big one. I didn't even kill him! What the hell was that? It looked cool, but it didn't do anything. Maybe it needs to be on a stunned enemy and it wins to kill them or something. Oh no, that did like 18,000 there. It's just he has a lot of health. Yeah, it did 22,000 on a staggered enemy. But I was expecting a bit better. The animation, I actually kind of wish it had the old part first. Then it'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I think they scaled back the Odin abilities a bit too much. Against normal enemies, it would absolutely wipe them out doing that much damage, mind you, but you don't really need to use them on normal enemies. I guess if there's a billion Akishik.
Impressive. But we have other means. We shall claim the book yet.
Why do you want it so badly anyway?
It lays out in no uncertain terms the vanity and avarice of mankind. It tells the shameful history of the persecution and oppression of a gifted few by a giftless many. Would you say that this interpretation was correct?
I don't know.
You don't know. Your sword may be sharp, but your wits are dull. So let me answer for you. There is no correct interpretation of history. That a series of events took place may be proved beyond a doubt. But there can be no single, immutable explanation as to why they came to pass. It is a question of numbers and of belief. If enough people believe that a set of events occurred for a reason, that belief becomes the truth.
So you're trying to control the truth?
We are trying to protect people from themselves, from knowledge that would bring them naught but pain. That is all. You may keep the book, for now. The world is small. We shall meet again. Until then.
Wait.
He was right there.
Damn it.
Those Flash TV show levels of using
Let's get this
cutaways.
back to Vivian. Perhaps she can explain what that was all about.
Let me see the explanation for level 5. Where is it? Doesn't even say, it just says hit them with a level 5. Sure. I need to see what it can do to a bunch of enemies rather than one strong one, but we probably won't get that chance until we're into the finale.
Vivian. I found it. The book you lost.
You...
Is she going to be the author of it?
You found it. Thank you, Clive.
I'd have more context if I actually read what it said.
Even though I asked this of you, I was not entirely sure it would be possible. I feared the executors had seized every copy.
I met with one of these executors, and I convinced him to let me keep it. He told me something. That the truth is just a matter of collective belief. And that if enough people believe a lie, that lie becomes the truth.
It does. But it also means that the truth is not immutable. That it can be changed. Provided that those who wish to change it can convince enough people that their perspective is the correct one. As the sad history of the bearers proves.
You said that the book inspired you to become a scholar.
It did. Or its author, rather. She was a heretic, you see. A firebrand and a dissenter. A gallows stood ready for her in every corner of the realm. And by shunning society, or perhaps being shunned by it, she stumbled upon a truth so potent that an entire realm trembled at the prospect of its utterance. I, too, have always felt somehow set apart from the world of men. A stranger to my own species. She taught me that my solitude was not a curse, but a gift. And that, though my journey to the truth might be a lonely one, what I found at my destination would be more than worth the cost.
Do you still feel that way? That you're not one of us?
Honestly, I'm not entirely sure anymore. Since coming to the hideaway, I find my thinking somewhat clouded. Perhaps the result of studying mankind from a rather closer perspective than I had intended. But the more I study, the more I find value in this perspective. In looking not from the outside, but from within. So if you'll permit me, I'd like to continue my work here. Remember, Clive, when enough people believe,
I'm going to need that list of hunts.
Begets truth. Give the men and women of this benighted world the gift of truth. Make them believe in you, as I do.
I'll try, Vivian. I'll try.
Wait, a new quest is available nearby? Oh no. Belay that remark. There's another letter.
There's something about it.
Hold on, I'm going to double check if I can use any of that orichalcum already, because I've got quite a few bits of it.
Trouble with your gear, or what do you want?
Oh, so I only have one spare over what that needs, but we still need those other two bits. I don't want to accidentally use that up. Oh, that only uses one, so presumably whatever drops Stone Tongue is dropping two of them. Stained loincloth. No, we're still one orichalcum short of everything that needs it, then.
That it? Fine.
I'm not sure if I wanted that belt though, because the HP bonus is tiny, but the defense is good. Oh, we've got to have a quest about Prince Dion. He's the only other character here we haven't made amends with.
Hippocrates. I wonder what this is about.
Oh, this might link into the little girl selling medicines though. I was thinking there'd probably be a pop-up if you get every collectible for Clive's room and nothing popped up, so I was like, oh no.
Lawsman Hippocrates. I received your note.
Ah, yes. I expect you're wondering what this is all about.
You spoke of making amends with Dion, but I can't imagine what for.
Then I should begin by telling you that I was once his tutor. This was some years ago, of course, before I joined Sid in his hideaway. At that time, I was counted among the foremost scholars of Oriflamme, and was accordingly invited to the palace to supervise the young prince's education, all to ensure that the future emperor had a firm grounding in, well, everything an emperor should. History, religion, commerce, government. Alas, our time together was cut short when Dion left to join the Dragoons. His studies no longer being deemed necessary. I had not expected to meet with him again, least of all here.
Have you spoken with him?
No, I have yet to find the right moment. His Highness always seems so preoccupied, especially when alone. I would not wish to disturb his ruminations with idle words of greeting. Not when I know he dwells upon the evil Ultima had him commit in the Dominion.
The guilt weighs heavily on him, I know. But as you say, that was Ultima's doing. Surely you can't blame yourself.
When I first met him, it was not guilt, but his people's expectations that weighed heavily upon him. And I did nothing to ease that burden. He bore it alone, until the day he could not bear it any longer. It is one of my greatest regrets that I only ever offered him my wisdom, when what he truly needed was friendship. The blame for Dion's transgressions lies not only on his shoulders, but on mine.
I see. I'm ready to help you in any way that I can.
Then I beg that you bring me a wild wyvern tail. Apothecaries across the ages agree that even to glimpse such a flower is to be granted inner solace. Fabulists and fraudsters all, of course. But there is oft a seed of truth to be found where even the most outlandish opinions align.
Well, it can't hurt to try. Where can I find this flower? And how will I know it?
You have seen cultivated wyvern tails before, I trust. The lily white
didn't we collect them for a
from
quest?
whose roots the poisonous ink for the brand is distilled. Well, those which grow in the wild differ only in their purple hue. The harsher
Oh, it's
the
lavender.
environment in which
It's
they are raised,
fantasy lavender. That is calming.
there is a waterfall in Rickmal's roost across the strait, where the flowers once grew in abundance. Whether they still survive there, I know not. But try as I might, I can find no likelier location.
It's all right. I'll find you a wyvern tail one way or another.
Thank you, Clive. And please...
He just comes back with a severed beast tail. He just takes the instruction literally. It's quite far away. And we're walking it, alright. Oh, it's out in front of the castle gate that we had to fight past. So it was used for something else. Oh. The Angry Gap. Can hear it in the distance just shouting, "Why you little..." You can call it.
Seems this place has been flooded twice over.
Oh, he is going to take it literally.
Flowers blooming next to a waterfall. Shouldn't be too hard to find. No mistakes. You deserve a rest. Nice try.
Now let's see what level 4 looks like. Okay, so you can still do the old animation as well. I was wondering if it was the flower that kept on being prominent in cutscenes. I think it is, right? So it might actually bring him sadness rather than happiness, but I guess we'll see.
Oarsman, I found the flowers you were looking for.
You did?
I think I did.
I brought exactly one.
You did indeed. My dear boy, thank you.
You wanted to make Dion a gift of one, did you not? Shall I invite him to join us?
Oh, I don't...
It's no trouble. I'll go and fetch him. Your Highness, would you do me the honor of accompanying me?
No. It is time, then.
No. Only to the shelves. Our lawsman has something he'd like to give you.
Master Harpocrates. No. I dare not show my face before him. Not after everything I have done. I have taken countless innocent lives. And ruined countless more. All because I was weak. I have sworn to atone for my crimes or die in the attempt. But were I to meet with him again, and see in his eyes what I have become, I fear that my resolve might falter.
Then that is all the more reason to do it. Test your resolve. Prove to yourself, and to him, how strong it truly is.
You are right. I must, at the very least, offer him my gratitude. Very well, then.
Yes, the spy flower.
Take me to him.
The way it was always framed made it seem like it was doing something.
Even now, I hesitate to approach him. What must he think of me?
You'd be surprised.
Master Harpocrates, pray, accept my apologies for leaving your tutelage before my studies were complete. Your lessons opened my mind to a world quite unlike the one I had imagined from within the gilded confines of the palace. And I shall be forever grateful for the efforts you made to enlighten me.
Lift up your head, Your Highness. The deeds of youth require no apology. That you took the time to visit me says much about the man you have become. Now, there is something I would like to show you.
Is that a wyvern tail? The color is unfamiliar to me.
Because it is unique to those found in the wild. Something in the harsh environments in which they grow lends them this striking hue. Their roots are indistinguishable from those of their hothouse cousins, but once they bloom, the difference is immediately apparent. In this flower, I see you, Your Highness. Its roots were the roots of a wyvern tail, with all that implies. But they do not define it, just as yours do not define you. I want you to have it, that it might remind you of this truth.
Master Harpocrates, I would ask of you a service. Keep your gift until I have fulfilled my duty to the realm, for only then shall I be deserving of it.
As you wish, Your Highness. I shall await your return.
Our roots do not define us. No wonder my stepmother didn't like him. For reuniting me with memories I had thought long lost. I shall not forget this.
Thank you, Clive. Were it not for you, I fear I might never have found the right moment to speak with him. Not to mention the wyvern tales. I shall plant their seeds, that I might not disappoint His Highness upon his return.
I hope the soil in the hideaway is to their liking.
Why, these flowers bloomed in the bleak, black wastes of Waloed. I'm sure Nigel's yard will suit them to a T.
Now will there be another green exclamation mark?
I find that words are seldom sufficient. Here.
What's this?
A stolas quill. Or more precisely, my stolas quill. 'Tis said that an owl's feathers are steeped in the wishes it hears over its long lifetime. All those words just waiting to pour out onto the page. So consider this my wish for you. That one day you may put down your sword and pick up that pen.
Well, when that day comes, I'll certainly have a lot to write about. Thank you, Harpocrates. It shall have pride of place in my chamber.
Seems clear. There's nothing at the desk. I'll check the NPC because I need to go to the hunt board anyway. But it looks like we just need to find stone, whatever it was, and I've forgotten what the other item is. But those two. Stone tablet, was it?
fancy a look at the list, do you? Here you go.
This house is clean. All side quests
Always
done.
something in
Surprised there wasn't an achievement though.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back.
Genji gloves.
All yours.
It's an accessory though, it's not actual gloves.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
For the sword only, yeah. Increases damage dealt by 5%. Sure. Just 5% more damage isn't too bad. I mean, imagine it's going to be all these question mark ones, right? Although some of them have locations. So point me in the right direction. Two dark steel and a primitive battle horn. Oh, primitive battle horn might be this guy. Pandemonium. Oh, that was a dragon. Titan's Wake in Dalmatia. Okay. Titan's Wake is here. It's not a large area, so it should be easy to find the mark. No, it's fine. It's a small area. Let's see here. So yeah, either left or right.
All right.
This looks like an area there could be a fight. Oh, there must be. It got off. Brachydios. Thanatos. Spirits without.
It's me you want. I'm right here.
He likes his death beams. That's a bad attack to do when he's doing his death beams because you're not immune.
Help me, boy. Let's try.
I'm not gonna have enough time to initiate the level 5 while he's still staggered, unfortunately. Oh, he desummoned his sword. He actually is acting very much like a raging brave. All good. That's more like a proper Zansetsuken cut as well, anyway. Well, that's one dark steel.
And don't come back.
Keep or alright, Sandrick. I'm gonna nip back to the hideaway just to heal. A new missive has arrived. That's not the same as a quest. It's just a letter. Alright, where are we looking for? Cape or something? Cape or a... Oh, there it is up there. Oh, that's where we were up there for the flowers. If it let me, like, it teleported us back to the hideaway, I think. I was right. There was a bloody mark up there, but you had to go round past the flowers. Yeah, I think it was. I don't think there was the option to leave, so. Well, we'll get it this time.
Those things didn't fight like men.
Ready, go? Faster!
Oh, probably up at that tower there. Yeah, there's a Kishik missed.
Straight home now.
He jumped that wall easy enough. I should clear these out actually. I presume that's it over there, whatever that is. Oh no, that's just one of those challenge stones. And I don't presume that's... The mark wasn't the worm, was it? No, because it would have stopped and given the cutscene. Oh well. Out here in the field, maybe? Oh, there's something down there. One of those scythe guys, I think. Yep. Oh wait, no, that's like that boss when we were in the capital. Yeah, it's exactly that boss from the capital as when we were going up to the behemoth fight. He's pretty tanky. Okay, that almost did 30,000 on its own there, so yeah, that is a lot of damage. Dead or teleport? Huzzah! Is that enough for the sword? Oh, one more. Okay, that's a higher level area.
I'm getting tired of these things.
Okay, just quickly stop back at the capital, the hideaway rather. Might need a specific location for this one. Oh, unless it's just the town, because then we're right here. I would imagine it's out at the gate where I was talking about before. Because that's a huge area with, like, there was nothing to do there. I've already been past this part of the town, so it's definitely not just here. I'm going to guess the southern gate. Is that this way? Yes. This is Estilla. Yeah. Actually, if this is the Beastman one, it would make sense because they were guarding the gate. Let's see if anything stands out. Kobolds were here before.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia. Time to fight.
Something spawned in over there. Those look like normal Kashik to me. I would guess there, because that was empty. Oh, no, thought he was getting off. Still empty. Do you have any other finer explanation of where to go besides the town? Unless it's in a bit of the town I just didn't check. But it's not that large of an area. It is in the town? Alright. Thank you. So it must be in there then. Oh, or up that ladder. That looks like an arena up there actually, yeah. Oh. Gobber Mouch.
I better help it across the strait. Nice try.
What? I dodged it. No point waiting for a stagger bar because he ain't got one. Here's my version of Little Swing. Goblin Punch could have been fatal. Yeah, I'm a little suspicious that he's spamming it.
Nice try. Too slow. Nice try. Too slow.
Bit of a weird one.
Your journey ends here.
So that's enough for the sword. What am I missing for the other parts? I'll check, hang on.
Yep. What do you want?
Ooh, it's quite a bit stronger.
Scratches, right?
Oh yeah, 2 stone tongues. That's what I'm missing. Oh wait, no. Stone tongue, stained loincloth. Although that's what is better by 3. That's not so important. What about this one? This one I want. Where'd I get stone tongue from? The other one I don't care about. Unless there's an achievement for it. Having all legendaries. But right now, that can wait. For now, this is the only one I'm interested in. Tabas, thank you very much for resubbing 82 times in a row. I think you're 1 away from the Rainbow Scythe.
And?
I'm gonna guess it's the question mark one that said like a remnant of Ultimas was somewhere. Oh wait, no, that's probably the one we fought. It'll be one of the fallen robots or something. Halfcombe Walud. Yeah, we almost got them all. Ah, fuck, it's that one. Okay, it's Agni, aka Fire. Walud, and it's Halfcombe, whatever. Where is it? It's not up this end. Oh, it's just in that. Oh, it's got to be in there. Why don't I have the map if I have this teleport point? Where is this? Oh, okay, it filled in. Yeah, it's going to be there. The sword isn't fancy looking, really, is it? Hmm. Don't make me fight it in the dark, I won't be able to see what I'm doing. Yeah, I'll be in here. It's the right size. I'll do the rest of the marks as like a bonus stream only thing. That doesn't need to go on YouTube.
Look who's here to meet us. Pity they don't seem fond of visitors. Nice try.
He thinks he's Dodo Gamma. forget to carve the tail, yep. Ooh, he's a tanky boy. This is only going to do like half his health until... Even with a level 5 Zensetsuken, that does not compare to... I think like my best was like 108,000, and that's when I had Shiva on. This is the last one to finish off the other bit of gear I want. I'm going to do the rest in another stream. Got his best sword. This is for his best. Actually, will this replace... Oh wait, no, it's fine. I keep forgetting the Genji gloves aren't actual armor. As weird as that sounds. We are indeed ready to go to the finale. Once I craft this.
I've had warmer welcomes.
The best sword he has is called Gotterdammerung. Twilight of the Gods. Doesn't look very fancy. I was expecting it to look very ostentatious. So there's like 4 or 5 marks that we'll do on another stream. Just so for completion's sake.
Sancfordian, dear. Should last you a good while.
So yeah, the only legendary bit of gear I'm missing is that... Oh, I still need to kill something else that gives Orichalcum for that, so yeah, that'll wait. I'm just going to do a save. But we'll just keep going in the same part for YouTube, because I have no idea how long the finale is going to be. I'm going to guess long. Hopefully not more than 2 hours long, but whatever. Oh yeah, we just need to leave. Alright, let's do it. Hopefully it doesn't put too many hordes of Akashik in our way. Because it'll put some, obviously. But hopefully not too many.
Make sure you do this time. Oh, and while you're at it... Clive, if you see me dad up there, tell him we were right to leave his legacy with you.
Tell him he'll be in the front row. There's no way he'd miss this. Well, behave yourself, Mid.
We'll see.
Ugh, girl.
So, you're in charge now, Gav.
And what does Taya have to say about that? Come back before she finds out, eh?
Thank you, Yote. I'm sorry.
Your Grace, I shall pray for your safe return.
That's kind of you. But you should pray he took his medicine. I didn't spend all night grinding herbs for his lordship to leave them on his nightstand. Again.
You needn't fear, Lady Daya. And thank you.
See that your brother comes back in one piece. Or, at most, two. Any more and you can heal him yourself.
I'll keep that in mind.
Well, there's nothing to say that hasn't already been said. But that's never stopped me before, so just you do what needs doing. And don't worry about us.
We'll do our best, Uncle.
That we will.
If that is all?
Not quite. Jill.
It's time, isn't it?
It is. Take care of him. And you. You take care of her too, boy.
Don't forget, Clive. We all choose our own path. Believe in yours. I do.
I'll be back. I promise. I love you, Jill.
I know. I love you too.
Now, we have a god to kill.
they come! Hold on, Joshua! Already am!
Okay, the beginning of the end. It was like an arena instantly. This could just be straight to the boss fight.
So, this is Origin.
A far cry from heaven.
Where it all began, where it all begins, our ark, your architect.
There you are.
It was here that we slumbered. Here that we waited for centuries, clinging to our decrepit shell, for fear that we might have need of it once again. But you have come at last. And now we shall be truly complete.
Well, there's 3 of us and 1 of him. Let's make it count.
We will show you what it means to suffer.
doesn't sound right or true. It wasn't even a warm-up.
And you only surrendered, this unpleasantness could have been avoided.
Clive! Clive! No. Thank the Founder. Did I mention you look terrible?
I don't know why he still has that thing in his chest. What is he containing if Alma is out and about?
I'll be alright. And Dion. Take my hand.
No, I told you, I'll be...
Thank you.
Press on.
Always.
I'm sorry about Dion.
Don't be. Please. He did what he had to do.
And it's time we did the same.
It would help if they had some kind of plan.
Should we stop?
Because of the cough. No, I think we're past that, Clive.
I suppose we are.
That light, so cold, so empty. We're close, aren't we?
It seems that way. But I don't want to think what could be waiting for us in there.
Then think instead of those waiting for us at home.
He used a flashbang.
Clive.
They can't be.
But they are. This is the Nexus. A wellspring of life. Yours and ours. As we watch the world stumble slowly to its dark end, it was here we pledged a new beginning. And now, with the ether we have harvested, I shall raise my kin from their eternal slumber. That together we may usher in a new age of reason.
This was never about creation. Only self-preservation. You condemned an entire world so that you alone might escape death.
Alone. Him. Alone. Clive. I think I understand. He...
They sacrificed their flesh to become beating hearts of crystal that pumped the land's lifeblood from the depths of the earth unto this very chamber. And thus would they labor still, long after their work was done, had you not set them free.
You meant for us to destroy the Mother Crystals. It's what you wanted all along.
You have our gratitude, Mythos. In this you have served us well. You have both served us well. Welcome home, brother.
Joshua.
was me. But it wasn't my grasp that grew weaker. It was theirs that grew stronger.
Joshua! No!
And now we can become one.
Clive. Don't speak. Shh. The one possessed of the destructive flames of Ifrit. And the healing flames of the Phoenix. This, I once believed, would be Ultima's true form. But I was wrong. I see it now. Why you will never become Ultima's vessel.
I don't care. Just hold on.
Listen to me, Clive. You remember the murals? People once knew that Ultima was their god. That he created them. And they worshipped him, prayed to him, looked to him for guidance. In vain. In vain. For he did not listen, did not acknowledge our will, and so we strayed from his path to forge one of our own. So absorbed was he in his own desires, so driven by his own will alone, that he shunned the one thing that could have made him truly powerful. Faith. The same faith people now place in you. Faith that you will fulfill their dream, Sid's dream, of creating a better world for us. Faith that you will follow in Father's footsteps and save those who need saving most. Faith that you will answer Jill's plea to save yourself. The difference is, Clive, that you chose to listen, and that is what has steeled our bonds. Bonds that helped you stand firm when Ultima's pull was at its strongest. His power may be absolute, but so is ours. And so will yours be. With my light in your heart, not even a god might stop us.
Joshua! Don't do it, you'll...
Enough, Clive. My body is too far gone. If the wound does not take me, the curse will. I have always been proud to call you my shield. But now, it is the world that needs you. Thank you, Clive, for being my brother.
Look at me, Joshua. Open your eyes! Open your eyes, Damien! Why? Why did you do this? Joshua! Joshua!
And thus does the final piece fall into place. The incantation primed, but one task remains. To empty the vessel.
Ultima was busy joining with his copies, or brothers, or whatever.
Still here. With me to the end.
Even now, you would deny the inevitable.
As we always have. And always will. On this, my sword, I swear, to shield the Firebird's flame forevermore. Too slow. Too slow.
You know nothing of magic. Countless centuries have I waited for this moment. This moment in which I might revel in my creation, only to find it profaned, and so it must be cleansed. Unexpected. How is it that your will yet endures?
Because it's not so easily broken.
But it can be broken. And I shall see it so. For such is my will.
Try it.
This is the work of my will. Force feeds these flames. I sense more here than mere will. Is this Logos? Have you truly become free? No, I forbid it. You are not a god. You are but flesh and bone. You are not one of us. I created you, all of you. And what is mine is mine to destroy.
Once, perhaps. But we are no longer yours. Our flames are our own, and they burn as one!
Have you learned nothing? Damned is the slave who turned the spirit upon his master!
I still think there'll be more to it than that.
No. My will is inviolable. Something is wrong.
You're afraid. You always have been. From the moment the Blight exposed what you were, weak, you conceived us to prove otherwise. But the result shook you to the core. For in us you saw yourself, and realized we had the potential to be more than you could ever be. And so you turned your back on your creation. Your back on the world, like the coward you are.
You think you know me? You know nothing, Logos. Nothing. Bathed in light, I stand above you, my rebirth complete. And you, for your defiance, shall pay the proper price. An eternity of anguish.
Anguish. Pain. Suffering. You have known none of these. But we have. So we know what they grant. They bring us together. And that makes us strong. Nice try.
I will be done.
Too slow.
Titan!
Give him hell, Clive!
You cannot have this power. It is not yours to take. Trust forward. Nice try. Darkness spreads. Let your blood run cold. Light shine. Let your will be heard. Nice try. Good
That's my boy!
ice unfeeling.
Fever!
Together!
Darkness, unending. Odin.
Onward, my son!
No, mine is the altar at which you pray. Mine are the eyes that look down upon you all.
And yet still you cannot see. You are no better than us. We are one and the same.
We are not the same. No man might stand beside me. Not. Let your child witness my creation.
so sure of your place atop the world, you refuse to acknowledge those below. You chose to remain alone. And so you shunned the one thing that could have made you stronger. Pushed away the hands that could have raised you higher.
I do not need you, you or anyone.
And that is where we are different. I could not have made it here on my own. I carry with me the hopes and dreams of my brothers, my sisters. And it is they who will give me the strength to end your reign.
I cannot end. I am the end. Mortals! The world you seek is but a fantasy!
The only fantasy here is yours. And we shall be its final witness. I said, it's over!
That seems like the end.
Tell me, what do you imagine will befall this world now that you have gained your precious freedom?
I honestly don't know. But I doubt it will be pretty. A sorry tale of sin and suffering, hardship and pain.
And it was for this that you fought so fiercely? Why?
It's who we are. We fight. We survive. We endure. We don't need a reason. We are imperfect creatures. When we stumble, we reach for a shoulder to lean on. When we fall, we stand back up. We see the horizon, ever out of reach, and still we march on. Certain the answers lie just beyond it. Because that is our way.
My congratulations. Relish this victory, knowing that you have but delayed the inevitable. Your world is already dead. May you enjoy an eternity on its blackened husk.
It seems Ultima's power was too great for this vessel all along.
But while I have it, perhaps I can use it to set things right. And see Ultima's legacy. Bearers, dominance, crystals, magic, consigned to the flames. Even if it means the end of me. These are our terms.
I didn't know Jill had a surname. I hope this isn't a licensed song. Because if it is, I'm going to have to keep talking. He's waiting for the baby to get born. Thank you for checking.
Aren't you the most beautiful thing? He is, isn't he?
What are you gonna call him?
Let me see, let me see. Oh, read little one. Got a smile for your Uncle Gav.
Not so loud, you burp.
What? I was only...
Shh, you're scaring him.
It's all right.
Oh.
A sky of scattered tears, 1,000 years apart. Should they fade, I will not be afraid of the dark. For your
If you need a rest, I can take him.
I'll hold you to that.
deep within my heart, showing
The world's yours now. Yours to do with as you please. That's what Sid wanted. That's what they both wanted.
And thus did our journey end.
Oh. Every time.
Will you light it?
Yes, Mother. Come on. If only I had the flames of an icon.
Icon? Have you been reading that silly story again? Magic belongs in fairy tales, and fairy tales don't boil kettles. You see? Well done. Now, be a good lad, and play with your brother until supper.
Come on, hurry! Hurry! Right. Right, let's play the saint in the secretary. No, I don't want to be Madu. What do you want to play then? War of the Icons! Again? Well, right. And I get to be Ifrit. Why? I'm the older brother. Because Bahamut says so.
Joshua still alive. DLC with Leviathan. Oh, we did it. We did it. There we are. New Game Plus is now available. Okay. Gameplay mode 5.7 is available. Okay, what is that though? Oh, it's just a harder level, harder version of the game. Mode exclusive content? I ain't doing it again. But I am curious, does anyone know offhand, like, what is the mode specific content? So I probably should have saved before I went to the final. Well, hang on, what if I load the clear data? Where does it bung me? Probably just before you leave for Origin, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, Ultima Weapon is in that mode? I ain't playing through the game again just to fight Ultima Weapon. That's a YouTube situation. Is there any new side quests or anything that would have opened up because it knows it's clear data? No. Oh, the sword. Okay. Well, that's not exactly much. Yeah, but I bet it looks a lot better than this final sword. So yeah, on stream anyway, we'll go after the final marks in one more session. Not necessarily tomorrow. Well, maybe just to like really truly put a pin in it. But I liked it. I liked it a lot. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I've got quite a few actually. Yeah. Just for the hell of it, we'll finish off all the open bills. But for YouTube, that's not going on YouTube. Just the end of the story is. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, watch it over there. And if I know a few people were. Sort of Fallen Enigma is.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
A few people were following it on YouTube. I appreciate that you did. And I have no idea what's coming next.